I'll start with a quick review for this book, I Contain Multitudes. I'll give this book 3 out of 5. For some reason it got a high rating on Goodreads and other places, and that's one of the reasons I started listening to this book, but my impression was not that great. I've read other similar books about microbiology and similar, and they were better. For some reason the writing is not very well done. The stories are obscure and I'm not sure what exactly they mean. Overly technical at times, unnecessarily technical, and it kind of felt like a little confused at times. It's not that I didn't understand what he says, but I felt like a little bit confused. The book was a little confusing and disorganized. You're not sure where things go. So there are some good ideas there, but I was a little bit disappointed overall. Could put the finger exactly what I didn't like about it, but the writing, sometimes the writing is just not in accordance with my brain in some way, and that's what I felt here. Let's see the notes. Some bacteria are harmful and some live in symbiosis. So it depends. Some of them live together in some way. Other ones are harmful for us. Side note, there are too many stories and history in this book. A lot of it. There's a lot of it. And some of it is not interesting, obviously for me. You might like it more. And there's just a lot of stories that you're not sure where to go, what's the point. We rely on microbes for normal function. We need them. They digest foods and things like that. We are, or they are, part of us. Some part of the milk cannot be processed by the body and seem to be used for microbes. Apparently there is some parts of the milk cannot be processed by us, by humans, and what it seems, or for things, it's also for babies, it seems to be used for microbes. It's their food for the microbes, specifically. The immune system should be balanced, making sure no infection happened and not attacking non-threatening objects. So that's the problem with the immune system. You have to find a balance, because if there is too little, it starts attacking non-threatening objects. If there's too little, it cannot fight off attacks. Antibiotics can cause obesity, both in animals and humans. It's one of the problems with antibiotics, that they cause obesity. I think one of the reasons is that we eliminate all the bacteria and there is this disruption in the system. Individuals often have similar microbes when living together. So we start sharing the same microbes and influence one another. Side note, the book is overly technical. Too many technical details, all kinds of names and things like that, which is unnecessary. It's just like, I'm not gonna go, this is introductory supposedly for microbiology in some way, and no, not necessary, really was unnecessary. Bacteria can digest many materials. So even hard materials you might not think as possible to be digested, can be digested by bacteria. Probiotics are mostly healthy, but they can be unhealthy too. Seems like probiotics are, people think that they're always healthy, but they can be also unhealthy. There's unhealthy probiotics. Introducing new bacteria can help with a variety of problems. I think the idea is from poop specifically. It helps with all kinds of, that's where they introduce new bacteria from poop of other people or species. And that can help with all kinds of problems, digesting problems and a variety of other slew of problems. It takes about 24 hours to our microbes to take over a new environment. So in about 24 hours, even in a hotel room, our microbes are around the environment. It's about 24 hours after we get into this environment or into this space, our microbes in some way taking over, with air quotes, the environment. Microbes diversity is highly important. Cleaning too much can have a adverse effect. So we have to have diversity. We can't kill it all, because then after you kill it all, there are only specific microbes will stay. So we must have, I think the example there is a toilet. So you keep cleaning the toilet, there's only bad bacteria from the poop coming in, but there is no good bacteria. So cleaning too much is also not good, which is uncommon thought. Not necessarily. We think the more you clean, the better. Circulating the air through plants can help purifying it and adding beneficial microbes. That's what they offer to do in hospitals and such, circulating the air, and that helps purifying it. And by one of the things it do is it also adds bacteria. So that's it for the notes, and I wish it was better written and a little less technical. So would not necessarily recommend this book. Thank you.